Here you were standing in your long white wedding dress with a bucket of roses in your hands, looking forward to the person who was walking to your way in white clothes. You flash a big smile, thinking it's the time you will see your Prince Charming's face. Finally, I will see your face, my prince. As he steps forward, your heartbeat increased, but as his face was about to show up, it broke into pieces. Wake up, wake up. Don't go. You sit up quickly as someone yelled in your ear loudly, Ash, you jerk. Why you always wake me up on the same time? When I am about to see my Prince Charming's face. You yell at him, who was laughing his ass off. Ash, I am done with you, Sobin, but today I am gonna kick you. You stand up and run after him as he run away. Ash, mom, look, Nuna is beating me. He hide behind her back and look at you from her shoulder. You tried to grip his hand but stopped by your mom. As she stick her hand out, preventing you to grip him. Mom, he again woke me up when you were about to see your Prince Charming's face and blah blah. She shakes her head, already knowing that it's the exactly thing what happened in every morning, and what you say always. I know, girl, that's why I am saying you to make a boyfriend, so you won't get that dream again and over again, and with that you can find your Prince Charming too, she says, crossing her arms while looking at you, who were shaking head. No, mom, I am not gonna have any boyfriend yet. I will wait for my Prince Charming to come to me and take my hand in his while saying, Choi, will you be my beautiful wife? You said dramatically, and seeing you, your mom and your brother shook their heads. But I think your new boss not gonna wait for you so long. You open your eyes and come out from your morning dreams and look at her in shock. Oh God, mom, what time is it? You look around to spot the clock. It's 8 AM now and you had to reach there at 8:30, and I think on your first day your boss gonna kick you out from the company. You ignored him and ran to your room to get ready, praying that your boss not be a cold person, and let it go on your first day. That girl not gonna change. She shakes her head and starts to prepare breakfast. After taking 20 minutes you get ready and come down still in hurry while yelling, Mom, where's Dad? I am gonna late. You said while wearing your shoes. Don't you remember he went to your uncle's house last night? Your mom yelled back from the kitchen, you take your bag. Oh God, please let my boss be a nice person. You said and ran out. I think he's gonna be a total jerk. He said as you ran out, or else he would be dead by now. Aish, how can that taxi driver drop me there? Now I have to run or I am fired on my first day. Ash, why this happens with me? Okay, just little bit more. You were running because the taxi driver dropped you a little far from the building because he has to go somewhere urgently. And now you have to run. You don't know who is and how is your new boss because you didn't even see him, you just know his name and nothing. What a bad day. That was the only thing you were thinking. And finally you made it and walk inside while preparing yourself. Well, here you gonna work as his personal assistant, but if you would be late then God knows what will happen, and that won't be good, that you will like. Excuse me, I am Choi and I am here, your boss PA. You nod nervously. Well, you're too much late, Miss N. What? It means he gonna fire me. You said in shock, but she shakes her head as you were about to burst out cry. No, not now, but you didn't hurry up then maybe. Oh, then where's the boss office? You asked, and she tells you the way, and without wasting any seconds you run. Everyone was looking at you weirdly, but right now you just don't care about anything. You were standing there while breathing in and out to control your nervousness. You take a deep breath before knocking on the door, and a deep breath comes from inside. You walk in. Good morning, sir. You're 10 minutes late, Miss Choi. You gulp as he said it's still doing his work. You look at his side face and he was really handsome, but you had a bad feeling that he gonna go easy on your first day. I am sorry, sir. Come here. You gulp as he cut you off and looks at you. You slowly walk to his table and stand in front. Take them and read them carefully. They're really important documents, so don't do any mistake. You nod, feeling relief that he didn't fire you, but annoyed at the same time because he gave you so much work on your first day. Okay, sir. You take them and bow to him, and was about to go but stopped by him. Miss N, you stopped and turned to look at him. Yes, sir. Anything else? You asked nervously. I am leaving you this time because it's your first day as my assistant, but next time if you be late then you can freely sleep in your home as much as you want. You gulp with his remarks and nod. I got it, I won't be late again. He nods and starts to do his paperwork again, but looks at you again as you were still standing there with a bunch of documents in your hands. Why are you still here, Miss N? You nervously smile and walk out. After you walk out, Taeyong stops working and looks at the window that was showing your office. Weirdo. He shakes his head and starts to work again. Ash, why it's happened with me on my first day? I said as I put the bunch of documents on my table, and sit on chair while putting my chin on my hands and looking the documents annoyingly. I thought he gonna be a nice person, but he already starts to show his true color. Oof, now how am I gonna do this much work alone? I said annoyingly and start to read the papers one by one. Then after long time, I mean 2 hours later, oof, I am already tired and it's been only 2 hours past. I look at the remaining papers that I still have to read. Should take a little break. Okay, that won't take much time. I nodded and stood up and was about to go, but phone rings. Ash, now what? I sit again and put a smile on my face, then pick up the call. Hello, good morning. What the hell is happening here? Why Mr. Kang turned back from the leadership? I shocked when the person start to yell without even listening and greeting back. Oh hello mister. Who the hell are you? And why are you yelling on me? I greeted you that nicely, but instead of greeting me back you're yelling on me like a total jerk. What did you say? Do you even know who am I? I rolled my eyes. I know you're a jerk that don't even have manners, how to talk with someone. Who the hell are you speaking? What the hell, he's just yelling on me and nothing. You don't know me, I am Jjk company's boss personal assistant. There was a silence for a second, but again a deep voice hit in my ear. And do you know who am I? I the Jungkook, I scoffed before he could finish. I don't care whoever you are, so don't ever try to call here and talk to me like that jerk. I cut the call annoyingly. What the hell, he thinks to himself. A total jerk. Of God, I should at least grab a cup of coffee to calm down my mind. Oof. I stood up and walked to canteen. Who the hell is this crazy woman? He said in shock and pissed off at the same time while still looking at his mobile. It's the first time that someone has talked to him like that. I am gonna take a look of that crazy woman who showed that much gut to talk to me like that and even said me a jerk. He said, gripping his teeth, and called someone still with cold face. Hello Young, listen Kim Taeyong. And after that, everyone can guess what did he say to him. I mean, of course he scolded him, and now let's go to see what will happen to you now after that little argument between two people who doesn't even know each other. They're gonna be blast. How can he scold me, without even telling me what happened? And that's all because of that jerk. Now I am feeling my head light, I said as I put my head on table with a little satisfied smile. That jerk totally ruined my day after yelling on me without any reason. Jerk. Miss N, boss is calling you in his office. I look up to her. What? But I didn't even finish my coffee. I said and look at my cup. Miss N, if you want your job then you must go, or I don't know. What? Okay, I stand up lazily. Well, he was looking a bit angry. I hope you won't lose your soul. I gulped as she said it. I walked to his table while praying for my dear soul. I took a deep breath, then knock on the door. A deep voice heard again. I gulp and walk in. Sir, you called me. I asked as I look at his face, and looking at his face I am not feeling good. Because he's looking hella angry like his mom scolded him and now he's gonna take out his anger on me. Get ready N. Miss N, did you get a call a while ago? Oh, is he talking about that jerk? Yeah, that jerk, who was yelling on me, but don't worry, I have already taught him a lesson and he won't gonna call here again. Jerk, I said, totally feeling proud. Do you even know what you have done? I flinch at his sudden yell. What? I asked, scared and confused. He stood up and looked me. Don't you know who was he? He was the Jungkook, he called himself that too. But who is he? And because of that jerk, why he's scolding me? He takes a deep breath, then looks at me again. Miss Choi, you can go. I nod my head and walk out before he could stop and scold me again. After closing the door, you look at it with anger. That jerk, you said in low pitch voice so he won't hear you. Why? You start to punch and kick in the air like maniac while still cursing him. Ash, I am not gonna leave that guy alive if I get him once. After punching and kicking, you fix your blouse and walk away from there still enraged. Everyone on your track looking at you like you're a ghost. Well, everyone has already known that boss scolded you on your first day but don't know the reason yet. Ain't that's good. What the hell, he thinks to himself. How can he scold me cause of that jerk? You were going out from the company to take a walk and release your stress. Nancy, who was working but stopped when she saw you going out, she called your name to gain your attention. You stopped and looked at her, then walked to the counter. What happened, girl? Why your face is red? She asks and takes a sip of her coffee. You lean in and speak in low voice, but from your voice it feels like you're roaring. Boss scolded me. She looks at you and nod. What? Oh, I have heard it too, she said and took a sip of beer coffee. You mean everyone knows? You said in shock, and thinking it's not a company, it's looking like a Twitter. Here a matter spread like a air. Well, tell me what happened. Why boss scolded you? You start to grip your teeth when that matter comes again. I don't know, a jerk called me and without even listening and greeting he started to yell on me, so I yelled back. Did he say his name? You look at her and tried to remember his name. Yeah, something like Jungkook, I don't know, you said, shrugging it off, and just decided to call him jerk. But here Nancy choked her coffee as you said that name. You look at her confused as she stand up and, what did you say? You shocked as well as others too, but she was so shocked that she didn't even cared about it and just look at you. Yeah, I said Jungkook. Why? You said nervously, but she shook her head in disappointment and grabbed your shoulders. Oh God, what did you do, N? Do you even know who was he? She shakes your shoulders, still in shock, but you were beyond confused that don't getting anything straight. He was the Jungkook, the big boss. Your eyes widen when you heard the big boss. You mean bigger than our boss? She leaves your shoulders and sits on her seat while grabbing her he. Yes, he's the boss of 7 big companies, that's why everyone calls him the big boss. And this company is one of them, and our boss is his friend who runs this company, and like this, his other friends runs his other companies. And what did you say to him? Jerk, you said, and blink your eyes multiple times like you did a great work. Same, she was also thinking that. You don't know what gonna happen now. But everyone is aware of it, it's only you who gonna fall into a big trouble. As much as I know he's a very cold person, until that day no one dared to talk to him like that. Why? Is he a gangster? She sighed, really having enough of you. Because you're not understanding, your job is in danger. Oh God, N, he can fire you, why don't you understand? He's the big boss. You start to feel scared like she's talking about a ghost, not a person. You mean our boss don't gonna say anything? Haven't he already scolded you? Then why would he save you? You look at her and suddenly hit your head on the counter, not too hard but enough to run your mind straight. Oh God, N, what are you doing? She said worriedly, and you pick up your head and look at her, with your teary eyes. Now what I do? I have already made a mess on my first day and now he will fire me. She sighs and looks at you. Well, she can't do anything for you, just for one thing. I think you should take some fresh air. You nod while wiping your tears. I was going for it but you stopped me. Oh sorry. She smiles nervously, and feel pity and nothing for you. She was thinking that she will have a friend, but now what? Who knew you will be that troublemaker? You walk out as Nancy looks at you in sighs. Poor N. And here you were walking with your head low while still cursing, but this time to yourself. What a day, that you have to curse yourself, and just because you made a mistake. Sorry. I mean a big mistake, and you're thinking there's no forgiveness for it. But who knows what will happen and when. But right now something is gonna happen. Because here a car pulled up and a young guy who was looking maybe 23 got out while correcting his suit. His eyes fell on you, but you were so busy that you didn't even notice him. He rolls his eyes and walks to the way where from you were coming, while looking in his mobile because someone has just messaged him. Then everything starts, and that was something like this. Oh, they both bumped into each other. He didn't even buzz, but you stumbled back while rubbing your forehead. Yeah, can't you see, you jerk? Everyone gulps around you when you yelled on him without knowing anything. Oh God, what is she doing? I think she has a death wish. Isn't she a boss assistant? Everyone starts to whisper to one another, while looking at the scene that you were making and about to make. Oh God, why people always stuck their heads in mobiles when they're walking? You said, glaring him whose eyes were burning yours, and from his look everyone can say that he gonna kill you now or will throw you in one kick. Do you even know with whom you're talking, young lady? He said, gripping his teeth, but you don't gonna understand because you have already swear to make troubles. After all, you're the main role of this drama. Why the hell I care who you are? From your face I only think that you're a jerk. Everyone gasped. But the guy that became red from anger but didn't burst out yet, and don't know why? Everyone was also thinking the same. Do you have a death wish, young lady? Oh big boss. You froze on your place when you heard that again, and now you were thinking only one thing, that where would be your place engraved. You gulp as the guy, big boss, or should I say Jungkook, looks at you, then to the staffs, and he just walked past you as everyone bowed to him, and here you were still standing like a statue. Then finally you turn and move your legs slowly inside the company. You walk to Nancy, who was looking at you like she saw some kind of ghost. Because of your walking style, everyone will think the same. Did you make a scene again? You didn't say anything, just look at her while your lips trembling. What happened? Nancy, if boss asks about me, then tell him that I bumped into a man and died on spot. You said, and turn around to go out. But where are you going? To nearby cafe. Just don't tell him. I will see you later, or maybe not. You said and walked out again, and Nancy looks like she has so much weight on her shoulders that you have given just now. Okay, now let's see what will she do.